Brisbane Heat won the bat flip and they've elected to have a bowl as is standard procedure in the Big Bash at the moment. Let's take a look at the Sixers lineup.
Yeah, well, when you're batting second, you need that middle order to do a lot of work, and that's where they've got so much experience with Moses Henriques, Jordan Silk, Jack Edwards is coming into his own. He's had a fantastic year. But this is where I think that all the bulk of the work gets done in the first half. It's going to be the bowlers. Joel Davies, his spin, and Ben Menenti, particularly when you come to a ground like Coffs Harbour, which will have a touch of spin, they'll be a key factor.
Then on to the Brisbane
dangerous side, so
mate, with partnership for the Brisbane Heat, which is interesting in and of itself. In the car over here, we're having a yak about the lack of success they've been being able to find his best. Well, they pulled the ripcord.
Quite difficult. Straight up.
Underway, so that backward square is very, very square. It's going to be interesting watching this pitch. That's a crunching blow from Wildermuth.
That's absolutely hammered. Short from Dorcius. But on this surface, it seems as though it's just a fraction on the slow side. That just sits up in the wicket. That's thumped over mid-on. Brilliant 100.
What you were mentioning there, Murray, credit to the ground staff for actually making that out, and obviously in a unique that we're pretty excited to bat on it. So yeah, big credit to the...
Now Jack Edwards into the attack. He's at
10 wickets. And that is hammered, absolutely hammered out of the... No, it's not. 3/4 of the way up the grassy bank, but for a moment it looked like it was exiting the stadium. That's beautifully hit.
And a frustrated young man in the crowd for dropping an absolute soda on the hill.
Who might be in a bit of trouble tonight. He goes again. And that is into the trees. And had it not been for the trees, I reckon a windscreen would have been in real trouble.
That's straight out of the middle. That is absolutely enormous. They're not the biggest square boundaries here, but that is... Good change, good adjustment. Pace off, and he's getting it wide there to Wildermuth. He's a leg side. Pull up.
Yet to see a run on the offside of the wicket here.
Too far, and he got sent out of the Coffs.
Opportunity for Abbott.
It's an absolute beauty. Saw some of the...
He almost...
It's a good shout. The finger goes up. Sounded like there might have been a couple of noises. Hearn's having a chat. I'll not be getting the news that he wanted to hear. So it was a torrid over for Edwards. 15 runs and a wicket from the over. It's 1 for 27.
Hearn goes for 1.
That's a very bold start to the over from Wildermuth, who is just throwing his bat any width he gets, anything on the pads, and he's deciding to pin the ears back here and have a massive lash.
Really
Got him, chops on, middle stump, pinned out of the ground. It's very, very good bowling from Sean Abbott.
And there's that match up again. Sean Abbott's had the wood over Jack Wildermuth in T20 cricket, and he does the business here. Nice little nip back up. Middle stump goes castling. That's why he's the leading wicket taker
in his career, whether he's wearing white or colour.
More important.
Last Benny, start, mate.
And in combination with Nathan McSweeney, who's a busy player.
Your attack on the ball then was obvious.
Wait on. Thought you were getting moved to a new position.
Yeah, I was slightly, just slightly, thanks Will.
Maybe, do you have a process or anything like that you go through?
She's hit that right at you. Great catch. Flat and hard. In the middle of that answer. 1,000 reasons why he would have put it down. But very few men have taken more catches than him in this tournament. And he gloved it beautifully.
And when you think of some of the hangers that he's taken, that's as simple as they come for a man of Jordan Silk's quality in the field. Huge wicket of Matty Renshaw has been in wonderful
to at you, but you never look like putting it down, mate. Got a bit lucky on the way through, but made them pay, and he's going to be hoping he can repeat 3 for 30.
Yeah, more so than they would if this game...
Maybe get you to expand on your thoughts after this. 7 overs gone, 6 runs from that up.
Firepower in the shed.
Got the problem. Max Bryant lost one to cover, and they are in a big, deep hole now.
That was footwork that wasn't convincing. He got stuck on the crease, just pushed his head. The Brisbane Heat in all sorts of trouble. 4 for 43.
Arguably his best BBL performance.
What I've liked about his game so far in the tournament is he's always looking composed. He's played some important roles where it is.
Gets away with the big thick nick, and it's going to fly to the rope. They'll take him any way they can. Been 27 balls between boundaries for the Heat.
Took the words out of my mouth, Murray. They will take them any way they can. Looked like a very good ball, that, from Ben Dwarshuis, just angling across.
Got him! Brilliantly gloved by Philippi, and it gets a whole lot worse for the Heat. 5 for disaster.
The difference between this and the ball before is he pushed hard at this one. The ball before that ran away for 4 is his soft hands. This time, it's a big drive. Just the...
Well, he's a man for a moment. Occasions in this tournament be part of rig.
Pitch of the ball. We've seen the ball skid through at times, but it's a nice start.
Catch! Yeah, I heard Ben Stokes say something along the lines of...
Oh, brilliant work. He's got back, I suspect, but again, you're picking the wrong bloke.
Third umpire to direct it. We have an umpire referral for a run out at the striker's end. Could we go to your first side on angle, please?
That's well played. Just right back, gave himself a bit of room to Huey, and he put it away.
And on cue, go back into the surface and you get hurt. Anytime it's been banged in, it's just sitting up. Too much. That's exactly where he wanted to.
Very good.
In terms of tactical adjustments as well, Jack Edwards' first 2 balls in the...
Maybe now with the field change.
We've got enough on that. Couple of bounces, finds the rope.
On pace again from Sean Abbott. Jimmy Pearson was ready for it. Beautiful shot.
Oh, that is brilliantly bowled, and the drought comes to an end emphatically.
Pearson looking for that short leg. Power surge was taken early. Jimmy Pearson.
Catch! Gone, another one falls. Bowler gone. It's a procession.
It's been a theme of the night for the Brisbane Heat. Just haven't been able to get their timing right when it comes to striking the ball on these wickets. Got to adjust, and they've failed to do it so far.
Joins Hugh Wheatgan, who's... Kuhneman beaten all ends up. It was beautifully bowled by Davies. It's one of the strangest 4 or 5 minutes we've seen in the BBL for quite some time.
And what is beautiful, though, is that delivery from Joel Davies. He slowed it up. Finger spinner to finger spinner. That's turned back through the gate beautifully.
Wing, we've seen it seam, we've seen it spin.
It's been a great spell from Young.
They obviously took that risk out of the... to consolidate, and as Finchy said, rather than getting bundled.
Terrific. That gets away from him. Have to go hard here. I think he might be in trouble. He was struggling halfway down the straight, and I think he might...
Now there's confirmation. That's out. And he goes for 24. 9 for 90.
These 2 young fellas, 21 and 20 years old. Another nice looking shot. Now that might be the shot of the night, Puck. There are a couple of 7 runs from the over. It's 9 for 90. Shit innings for the Brisbane Heat. That's a good hit. Picked his gap. Doesn't get it to the rope. They'll come back for a couple. And the 2 young 21 and 20-year-old quicks have done a very good job to put on 21 off the final 23, I beg your pardon, off the final 24. It's downstairs, and we've got a bit to look forward to in the which is great. Hinterland, fantastic villages along the way. It's a wonderful part of the world. Not so if you're a Brisbane Heat supporter at this stage. They've only been able to muster 114. It was microphone on have been telling us as we've
Pedal in, you come out all guns blazing, you take it on to the left hand of Daniel Hughes. I think this plays into his hands. Mid-on's up inside the circle, just the two fielders allowed out. I think it...
How funny it can be.
Oh, nice spin.
Nice grip and spin straight away from Kuhnemann, who was bowled by a delivery.
Becomes belief for the Brisbane Heat as well. You take one
Oh,
and gets the nick. And unlucky not to see it cannon onto the stumps.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
There is enough there. Just
Been times when you bowl to him and you think, boring.
Oh, it's nice, nice.
And particularly on wickets where the ball's not bouncing a shootout out of 3 innings, and it's almost like...
Oh, lovely.
Well on the misfield.
such an elegant player game. Got those beautiful hands, that beautiful...
He pinned the Hughes back then, did Hughes, thick inside edge, 5 runs from the opening. Not for long enough for your liking, but what was the... And that'll race away.
Just 2 straight from Bartlett first up. It's a left-hander's dream to get one on the hip first up. Just tickled fine, you get anything on that. The field set flies away.
Longer. That's the test. Tough watch. That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, that's very classy from Daniel Hughes. He's done it for a long time in this competition. Wasn't a genuine half volley, I don't think, from Ollie Patterson.
Chance. Catch is taken, brilliantly done. Superb stuff from the other young quick. And they combine to make some vital runs, and they combine to get the first wicket.
How good is that for young Ollie Patterson? Babar Azam unfortunately misses out. He's...
He can too. Nick, gone. So first ball on his way. And here they go. The 20-year-old lefty's gone bang, bang. And they're in...
Sydney Sixers just...
Oh, it was uppish. In the end, beats that cover point.
There it is, it's a drive and it's a big one and it's early. Just gets enough on it to fly away through the offside.
That's a lovely shot from Enriquez. Just an elegant drive.
They don't come any better than that. Bartlett into his...
Width, God takes the catch. The third sixer goes. And the walls just close in a little bit tighter.
Tell you what, it is absolutely game on at Coffs Harbour. Hughes goes for 15. Sixers, 3 for 30.
Balls and sixes. That's the lowest out of the lot.
And he's got hold of that. He savaged that backward square. No chance of cutting that off. Matty, thanks again, mate. We'll see how the next few overs play out.
Sound good.
It's on a knife's edge and it feels about right. Got him! Just a wild thwack across the line. Misses everything. Kuhnemann attacking those stumps like Finchy said. And another Sydney Sixers on his way.
As soon as the partnership starts to build, this is on a knife's edge. 4 for 47.
But oh, it's got him! He has taken the catch! Slip came in, brilliant by McSweeney. Kuhnemann goes bang, bang. And this is unbelievable what we are seeing here.
Outstanding bowling, Matt Kuhnemann. Gave himself just a touch of room. It's outside first ball. 5 for 4. The Melbourne Renegades felt like the game.
Oh. He did flush it. Moses, but it was almost there for Jack Watermouth, who comes into the attack.
It's just a fraction too. Plays a big part in it as well.
I really like this tactical move from Nathan McSweeney as well, going to Jack Wildermuth. I think this wicket, as we've seen, very conducive to seam swing bowling.
Got him! That is a massive blow! He didn't get the leg before, but Enriquez holds out to short cover. Oh, and this is shaping as one of the most unforgettable.
He's gone for 26.
15. Good luck, Ben.
Then
Okay.
He's got him! It is absolutely staggering. Minetti holds out.
he goes for 2. 7 for 50.
And hitters keep coming for the 6.
Runs up and about, putting pressure on here.
He's got plenty of that. That is a beautiful three-quarter swing into that by Davies. That's the first time they've got one over the road for the innings.
Yep. And been nice enough to throw it back, which is good.
It's nicely placed.
Just to get that score from, we said cricket's a funny game, and then all of a sudden
Gets a full toss, puts it away. So a couple of big boundaries here for the Sixers. For that of Joel Davies. 14 runs from the over, 7 for 80.
3 balls of whinging to the umpire. It's worked, but
And that's going to go all the way.
big boundary that gets it back under that runner ball again. It's been really impressive.
What's next has been a 4-man. The extra pace has brought about the boundary.
it was a great effort in the deep.
Like this move, you're still 1 wicket away. Get another dot ball.
Well, Hayden Kerr's prepared to answer that question for you. Well, he's held himself back. Admirable restraint. But when the moment produced and presented, he produced. And with that come 2 very important points for the Sydney Six in what